20,000 people die every day waiting for an organ transplant here in the United States. Hi, my name is Luz de la Hoya and I'm a founder of Fundación Compartiendo Esperanza de Vida en Mexicali. In English, it's called Sharing Hope of Life Foundation, a non-profit organization. What we will do was help patients in need of a kidney or liver transplant with medical visits, medications, some minor and major surgeries, as well as conferences that will teach them how to live with a better quality of life while they wait for their transplant. In the United States, we have a waiting list of 112,000 men, women, and children that need a transplant. In 2019, almost 40,000 transplants were performed here in the United States. Out of those 40,000 transplants, 80% were of kidneys. You can see this information at organdonor.gov. In April 2019, data.gov published the 10 principal causes of death in the United States. Number 9 was diabetes. The patients that suffer from diabetes, between 30 or 40% of them will represent a kidney failure in some stages of their life. This was published by the NewsRx on April 2018. These patients that suffer from kidney failure, what the kidney does is filters our blood. Filters our blood and cleans it up and then turn it back to our system. When the kidneys are not working, the substitution therapy of the kidneys are two. One, and the best of all is transplant, kidney transplant, and the other one is hemodialysis. When you have a kidney transplant, you go back to life right away. Well, after the time that you need to recover, but you can perform your life as you used to do it. With a hemodialysis, you have to be hooked up to a machine from 3 to 4 hours every other day. What they do is go to a certified lab with certified nurse that will take your blood out of your body and run it through a machine that will do the function of your kidneys. It will filter all your blood and will take the excess of water, and then they'll return it back to your system, and then you go home. That's what you're supposed to, or work if you have a part-time job, kind of. And that's why it's recommended for the kidney transplant for in these cases. Are you an organ donor? Do you know how to become an organ donor? 90% of the adult people support the organ donations, but only 60% of them are signed to be an organ donor. And if let me ask you something. If you have a mother or a daughter or even a friend, then they have a kidney failure for diabetes or whatever reason, will you be willing to donate one of your kidneys if you knew that nothing is going to happen to you? That will be a material for another video. Why should we donate, or why shouldn't we, or in what cases we can be a donor? But if you are a donor, if you're registered to be a donor, you can. If you're not registered, you can register to DonateLifeCalifornia.org or organdonor.gov. You can register there and talk to your family, talk to your spouse, and tell them that you one of your wishes after your death is to give the hope of life to someone else to go back to life. Give them that hope of life, a second chance. Be an organ donor. Register.